Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. If you are new here, you picked an excellent video to start with because I'm so excited. I'm moving into my planner for October. I love Halloween, one of my favorite holidays. So I do a Transformer planner, but I am going to set up a tiny bit different this month, and here's why. I have this new, the cover from Plannything for the classic size planner. And so I do 3 planners in here. I do 3 months of 3 planners, and this is on expander discs. And by the time I get done franken planning for an entire month in my 3 sections, it gets pretty fat. So just putting this in here, it's too fat on the expander discs. So we're going to do 2 things. We're going to go to classic size discs, and these are my glow in the dark discs that I got from AliExpress. I will take a picture of these and pop it up here in the dark after the video, so you'll be able to see what those look like. I also have a video on my channel, Let's Talk Discs and Punches, where I also have a picture of these. But let's get started. So what I'm going to do, so how a Transformer planner works, if you're not familiar with Transformer planners, check out one of my previous monthly videos, because what it does is you have 2 sets of covers. So here's my front and my back, and they do match. This one's all about wineries. And then you go to your second set of covers and you flip and see your front and your back match. You pick it up, it swings shut, and you are now on a different planner. It just transformed from my Modern Meow to my social media dashboard planner. So I'm not going to do that for 2 reasons. Number 1, I want to cut down on my thickness for this month so that I can use this beautiful planner or cover, and so I need to take some stuff out. And then the other thing is I did laminate some of those acetate sheets that I showed you in my unboxing last week, and I didn't make back covers, I just made fronts. So here's what we're gonna do. I did pull a back cover and some bookmarks from last year. So all I did so far was laminate 3 of these sheets, and I know they're transparent, right? So you can't see them, but you'll be able to see. So they are short. So what I did was on this one, it kind of tapered to clear toward the bottom. So I justified it up to the top where it was dark, and I just let it taper to an empty laminated pocket toward the bottom. This one had the opposite, so remember I oohed and awed over the bright orange windows? It tapered to clear at the top, so I put it down in the pocket and left it empty at the top. And then this one didn't really have a spot where it went to completely clear, so I cut out a frame from scrapbook paper. And if I had been thinking, I would have done a second frame on the back to hide all of this. But, you know, lesson learned. So learn from my mistake. If you're going to do this, get those acetate sheets from Joann's. I need to clean the residue off of these from my laminator. And you're going to do a frame like this. Make sure you cut a front and a back frame and sandwich the edges in there. So anyway, all right, let's get going. So first thing I'm going to do, let's see. I want the bats for my Modern Meow. So what it's going to do is it's going to sit over the page like this. I know, glare. And you'll be able to see through it. And I thought it would be fun. The cat would definitely be interested in checking out the bats. So this is going to be for my catch-all, Modern Meow. So that'll be the front cover. This one is framed. So I'm going to use the framed one for that. That'll be social media. And then this one, the nature one, I'm going to put on my, or not nature, but the house with the clear sky. I'm going to use that for my wellness and fitness. So what I need to do, I'm going to go ahead and put my discs through here. I just need to put them in the order that I want them in ahead of time, since we're not transforming. It was in my sleeve. All right, and then this one's going to be wellness and fitness, and then this one is going to be the very, very back cover. Okay, so I've got, basically I'm using these center 2 covers as basically giant dividers. So I've got a front and a back and dividers. These are just some bookmarks I picked, so I had to use the kitties for Modern Meow. This one, I'm just looking at my crystal ball. That's I thought that would be fun for social media. And then this one with the tree and the pumpkins is going to be for my wellness and fitness. So, all right, so let's get going on this. So I do 3 months of each of my planners. So I'm going to keep the title page and the perpetual calendar. This is my catch-all, my Modern Meow. And I need to make space on my desk, so I'm going to move this off camera, but you'll be able to see everything I'm doing. Okay, so right now is my September setup. So September is my middle month. I have August, September, October. I want to do my October setup, so I need October to be my middle month. So September's going to come out, August. August is going to come out and go into my archive. So this is my archive. I do have a video on how to set this up. These are just cheap placemats from like Walmart or Dollar Tree, and a kitchen table placemat is big enough you can cut a front and a back cover out of one placemat and have them match. And then these are just some cheap spare discs I got. You can get them off of AliExpress or Amazon. This divider divides the used past pages from the future unused pages, and it is just a pocket from the back to school. You just take a plastic folder and you cut it in half and punch it, and you have a pocket. And that way, if there's any stuff that you want to keep with your planner but that isn't actually like a page, you can put it in the pocket. So we're going to move August out. And we're going to grab November then, which will be my future month. And we're done with this archive. Okay, so September's going to be my previous month. Don't need my bookmark. Or I'm going to switch my bookmark, basically. So I am filming this a little early. So let's put my new kitty cat bookmark in there. This is just an older one, some scrapbook paper. I laminated this one a while ago, but it's got kitties on the front and the back. Love that. Okay, let's pull out the rest of September and October. And then we'll put November in. So that there gives me previous, current, and next, which is all the time frame I end up needing on a day-to-day basis. You know, if I need to go back further or forward farther, it's sitting right there on my bookshelf. So, and then that is a small notes section I keep at the back. All right, so normally I would transform at this point, but since I'm going to be in that cover, I won't. So there you go. You can see what that looks like, the clear acetate. I know it's hard to see, but so there's my framed piece of acetate. So that is going to be the beginning of my social media planner. Normally I keep this with the post-it notes on it in there, but like I said, I want to be able to fit on classic size discs, not expanders, so I'm not going to include that. So we'll bring the title page and the perpetual calendar, and then see how it's not a perfect match, the frame, but you get the idea. Like the framed one is on the framed name page. Kind of spooky. I love that. It's like an x-ray with some old-timey printing pages on it. Love it. Okay, anyway, let's keep going. This is so exciting. I love Halloween. Okay, so August now is going in the archive. So same thing, I've got coffee on this one, a coffee placemat. So we'll come to our divider. August is going to be past month, so it's going to come out. I frankenplan a lot, so I have to, at the beginning of the month, I can pull the whole month out at a time because it's not too thick, but by the end of the month, everything's been frankenplanned a few times, and so it's too thick to pull it all out at once. Okay, so there is August put into the archive. Let's pull out November. Okay, done with this archive. So we'll pull out September. Here's part of September. Okay, and then we'll put the Halloween bookmark in. So this one I picked because it matches my back cover there. See the pattern is the same, so just a little bit wicked. I love that. Okay, and then we'll grab the rest of September. Okay, October. hopefully this all fits on the discs. It's only for 1 month, so. And it is plastic discs, but I love that they glow in the dark. Here's my small notes section going at the back. And then here is November, which will be my future month. So like if you need to put post-it notes in there or placeholders, you can. So far so good. Okay, and then here is my last divider. It's a full-on cover, so if I ever wanted to make a matching back cover, I absolutely could. Okay, so then here is, again, I keep these little post-it notes in there. These will not be moving over because, again, I want it to be as thin as possible so I can stay on those discs. Here is my title page. I don't use the perpetual calendar in this one, but see, that's what I'm gonna see. Isn't that super cool? Like, it makes these florals look a little bit creepier and more Halloween-y, you know? I love it. Awesome! Clear covers. All right, so August now is going to move into my archive. Let's get the wellness archive out, go to the divider. This one I can pull a whole month out at a time because I don't frankenplan very much in there. Okay, November comes out of the archive and goes into the back of my planner. And I don't have a notes section in my wellness, so it can just go right in. Done with this archive. Okay, September is going to come out. And we'll just throw the bookmark in here for now. And last but not least, October. There we go. Okay, so done with this. This is now just covers and bookmarks. That'll go back into my storage. And then here we go. So let's see how I did slimming down. Yep, that works. Even if I frankenplan in some pages, it still fits comfortably on the discs. So look at that. Awesome. I did want to say now, if you don't have the acetate pad from Michaels, another option is this is the Dollar Tree chopping mats, and you can see how they're kind of frosted. Let me get one out. I was going to go ahead and cut one down for you all, but let me see, where does it open? Is it sealed? I guess it's totally sealed, so we just got to cut it open. But let's get one layer out so I can show you an alternate setup if you want to go along these lines. And this setup could actually work all year round. It doesn't have to be for Halloween. So there are two in here, and they are shiny on one side. See how super shiny, and then matte on the other side. So see how fuzzed out the reflection is versus this side. This is the shiny side. So you could punch it, you could use it either way. And what you can do is just take any of your Happy Planner covers, measure it and cut it down. No big deal. Looks like you're only going to be able to get one cover out of here, and then this could be what you cut off then can be a dashboard or a bookmark. Especially fun if you want to be able to see through the bookmark and see what's behind it. That's actually kind of fun to do. So clear, and just keep a clear front and back cover on there. And then these are the papers that came from Planny-Thing, the Halloween papers. And what you can do is any scrapbook paper, any paper, you just punch it and put this cover over top, and instantly then, rather than having dozens and dozens and dozens of laminated covers like I have, you can have one set of clear and just change your paper behind it and instantly have an ever-changing seasonal. You don't need a laminating machine for that. You just, like I said, cut this down. You'll have a matching clear bookmark / dashboard, and you change the paper behind it. Takes up a lot less storage space. You don't need the laminating machine that way, so it's actually much more budget friendly to do it this way. I mean, like I said, you can change instantly from, you know, Halloween to fall, to Christmas, to just, you know, floral. I mean, you can do whatever you want that way. So this is a great alternative if you don't want to or have the means or access to a laminating machine. So I definitely wanted to show you that to you all. All right, so let's finish setting up my cover. So I have the cover here. Let's see, hopefully we fit in there better now. So this one, I just put this back cover, slide it in there as far as it'll go. There we go. And then these strings, just like in the Planners Anonymous covers, you've got strings so you can put pouches and other things in there. Perfect, it fits, look at that. So putting it on the smaller discs, taking out the covers, that works. And then you've got, just like a giant traveler's notebook, you've got your elastic there to hold it shut. So I have this charm, this Halloween charm. I made this myself. I don't have a link for this. I made it myself years ago. But what you can do then, you've got these little loops here from the traveler's notebook strings. I just put a cell phone charm loop on there, put that through, and actually it works a lot easier if I take that off. So it's just got a little lobster claw clasp there. And you can order these off Amazon, or I mean Etsy. There are lots and lots of fun little small shops that make charms, and I think probably even customizable. But I taught myself, I've been jewelry making for years. I taught myself chainmail a few years ago. So I just enjoy doing things myself. So there's my claw, there we go. So there is my Halloween charm. Love it. I've got coffee, I've got the word create, I've got a gummy bear and a candy corn, a pumpkin, a coffee bean. So super fun. All right, so there's my charm. We'll pull the strap down so I don't get tangled in the charm. And then I have, last thing I have is just some Halloween Post-it notes. Again, got these off of AliExpress. I bet you could find them on Amazon as well. They're just little Halloween Post-it notes. So I can stick these in here as well. And that is it. That is my Halloween setup, move-in setup video. I am good to go. I'm ready for Halloween. So I hope you like this video. I hope it encourages you to get seasonal and have some fun with your planner. Like I said, cut down one of those Dollar Tree placemats and you can just put any sheet of scrapbook paper behind it and instantly have a very easily changeable seasonal planner, or just whatever. If you're not a seasonal person, just to keep changing it up without needing to laminate a bunch of covers and keep them stored. So I hope you like this video. If you do, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.